Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about IMAN Cosmetics new luxury concealing foundation. I'm going to go over some swatches and then I'm going to go into a YouTube tutorial.
IMAN Cosmetics. So anyways, I'm going to be talking about the IMAN Cosmetics new luxury foundation. It's kind of like a concealer and a foundation all in one, which is amazing because the coverage is just that good. So the old package that I used to use, where is it? Where'd you go? Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Anyways, so the old foundation that I really loved is the Luxury Radiance Liquid Makeup, and I used to call it like the luxury liquid luxury foundation by IMAN Cosmetics, and I've been saying it wrong. But anyways, this is the old packaging and this is the new packaging. As you can see, this is a lot prettier, and it actually comes with like a little brush that you can use. What? I don't think this one comes with it anymore, but these used to come with it, and I loved it because it was like a really good foundation brush. Sorry, I'm like throwing things around.
But anyways, next I'm going to show some swatches, so just keep watching or fast forward if you'd like. So the first swatch that I'm going to jump into is Sand 4. So the next swatch is going to be Clay 1. And I'm so sorry, these are not perfect. I'm not the best at swatching, but y'all get the picture, okay? Don't clown on me. So the next swatch is going to be Clay 3, and excuse me because this is my color and it kind of blends into my skin a little bit, but yes, love, love, love. So the next swatch that I'm going to go into is Clay 5. So the next swatch that I'm going to go into is Earth 1. And I really want to let you guys know that like I'm actually really loving this new formula. It's paraben free, it has vitamin A, C, and E in it, and grapeseed oil. Like, come on, that's a lot of the natural stuff that we're looking for these days. Stuff that's not going to make you break out and that's actually healthy for your face. Like, I'm loving it. But the next shade that we're going to jump into is Earth 2. What's really amazing too is that they're kind of like a matte foundation, but not completely, as you guys can see how it's drying. So the next shade that I'm going to go into is Earth 3, and as you guys can see, this is full coverage foundation. It's covering up all those blemishes, those harsh veins, and my hair as well. So last but not least, I'm going to jump into the last shade, which is Earth 4. Even though this foundation is full coverage, it is buildable, so you can make it as light or heavy as you want it to be. So now that I've covered all the swatches for you guys, I'm going to go straight into a full face. I've already started my brows, so I'm going to start off by using my Photo Finish Primer by Smashbox Cosmetics. Even though this already has the vitamin A, C, and E in it, along with the grapeseed oil, I'm still going to go ahead and add a little bit more for moisture. That's just me. You guys don't have to, but I love this stuff and live by it, so this is what I'm going to use. So now I'm going to take that Photo Finish Primer by Smashbox Cosmetics and I'm going to start packing it into my skin. I find this gives for a better flawless finish. So next I'm going to take my Farsali Rose Gold and fill like 1,000 or maybe $1 million by putting it all over my face. And once again, I'm going to do the same thing as I did with my Smashbox Cosmetics Primer. I'm going to start packing it on, rubbing it in, and packing it into my skin.
Okay, so now I'm going to go back and add a little bit of the Clay 2. Clay 2 with my Damp Beauty blender. And I'm going to put it all over. I squirted 2 squirts, but you don't really need 2. I think, honestly, that you only need 1. But I guess it depends on how much coverage you want. I feel like this is like a full coverage foundation. And I'm not really those one of people that like pack on their foundation like a ton, since I do the contour so heavy by itself, but it's completely up to you. I will pack more on just so that you guys can see the kind of coverage that it has.
But for this look, I'm going to go with more of a natural slash light look, if you say.
Now I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel.
I kind of almost always use the NARS Creamy Concealer when I'm going for a lighter look, but since this is a 2-in-1 foundation, you can actually use that for a concealer as well. If I were to go in with a concealer, I would use Sand 4 to do my highlight and contour. So once I've put my highlight under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, above my cupid's bow, and my chin, I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender and make sure everything is smooth without any harsh lines or any harsh showings that I have concealer or a lighter color on me. Next, I'm going to go in with my Earth 3 for contour.
Like I said, you only need like one squirt and you're good to go.
So now I'm going to take my flat brush and go ahead and contour. I'm going to put some around my forehead, my cheekbones, and I'm not going to apply a lot because like I said, I do want this look to be like an everyday look and a light look. So next I'm going to take my $3 tapered elf brush that I got from Target, which I feel like you can buy almost anywhere nowadays. And the reason why I'm using this brush instead of my beauty blender is sometimes my beauty blender picks up a little bit more product than I want it to, and this kind of smooths things in place the way I want it to. So yes, this is why I'm using this brush, to smooth and blend out all my harsh contour lines. So next I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set all of that concealer that I used for my highlight. Next I'm going to contour the nose using the Sigma E45 brush, which is one of my faves. So wherever my brow starts, that's where I'm going to start, and I'm going to drag that down. Since my nose is already skinny as it is, I feel like I don't need to make it look any more skinnier. So that gap in the middle is what's going to kind of like make up how skinny your nose could be. So the more skinnier you want it, you're going to have less of a gap in between. The more fuller you want it, you're going to have more of a gap in between. I used a beauty blender to blend everything out, and you could have used this brush as well. It's totally up to you, but after all of that's done, I'm just going to go in with my Laura Mercier and set all of those creams so nothing moves and that it looks perfect. So next I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun, which is like my skin color, to go in and blend everything out. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush, powder brush, blush brush. I don't know what this is, and I bought it a long time ago, so yes, I'm going to use those two to blend everything together. Even though I love the baking method and I didn't put a lot of powder, I'm going to still let that sit for a little bit longer, and I'm just going to blend everything out around it. Next, I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest, along with the MAC 135 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and contour with a powder now. Contour is my ultimate favorite, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, I had to have fun with that. Anyways, I was shook, y'all. I was shook when I seen that contour come through.
Beverly Hills, sorry my handprints. So Hollywood. I am so excited to use this. I've been waiting for this to come out, and I was kind of like worried about buying it online because people have so many fakes online. Why? Okay, so anyways, Mac Daddy taught me this trick because I've been watching him forever, and you spray the fixing spray to like set all the powders. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush, and voila, whap it down, and okay. I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's a little too much. Wow, like, look at that highlight though. A little bit of that. And I'm going to wipe off the center of my nose. And I'm going to add some on my tip and the center of my nose.
Next, I'm going to go in with my Mink Wink lashes, y'all. These are the new 3D ones, and they are called Allure. I'm going to take my amazing Super Stronghold glue from Amazon, which is like $6.
So now I'm going to use a blush. I kind of had to go ahead and like do my eyes because my eyes were a little too sensitive, but these are my favorite blushes. This is my ultimate favorite as far as like my skin color goes. It's from MAC and it is Raisin.
I'm going to go back in with that big fluffy brush that I don't know what it is because I brought too long ago. And I'm just going to use that for my blush. Since I live for my everyday glowy looks, I'm going to go in with my IMAN Cosmetics Shimmer Lipstick or lip gloss in Blushing Nude. And it's kind of similar to the Poppin' Kylie Cosmetic lip gloss and super affordable. Last but not least, I'm going to drown myself in MAC setting spray to beautify myself even more. Thank you very much. But thank y'all for watching. This is my final look. Tune in for my next time. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and subscribe to my channel. Love y'all. See y'all later.